after his overdose, I had never had so many questions in my life about just what happens after life. You know what I mean? And you just look for answers as to like why. And bro, I like dug way into books and like all different kinds of shit. And I got into like hypnotherapy that brings out past lives and this and that. And like and it completely changed my perspective on not even just what life is and what the afterlife is, but like spirituality and religions. You know, because it was a book called Many Lives, Many Masters that I got into.
I've heard of that. I haven't read it.
By Brian Weiss.
Okay.
And so he was a doctor in Florida. This way back when he did hypnotherapy because he didn't agree with suppressing feelings with pills and medication, right? Because you need to get to the core root of what the issue is in order to fix it. And he was just trying hypnotherapy and found a girl that was reluctant to do it, and she finally did it and started speaking in different voices. And he has like full counts, tapes, he has YouTube videos from like that were recorded not on YouTube way back then, but you know what I mean? Yeah. On YouTube now, and just crazy counts of what happens in the afterlife and what happens in your past lives and who people really are and how old your spirit is and how many lives you've lived and this and that. And it opened my mind up. And I looked at death way differently after that.
How did you look at it?
Way differently. I wasn't necessarily ever scared of death, right? It was, I am more so scared of not fulfilling what I feel like I have to do in this life. I'm more so scared of not finishing what I feel like I need to finish. And reaching as many people as possible and helping as many people as I can in taking my life's course and just helping and motivating and doing what I do, right? So before that, though, it was just interesting because you don't read and you're not opened up to things. I guess you really only kind of have the one perception that you might think what things are, and it's not really anything. You just don't really have an answer to it, right? And so it was different. I don't know. I'm like not scared because I feel like I'll come back.
Yeah. So let me ask you this, because I'm gonna be tying this together terribly, but in regards to your readings and how it drove you to push harder to find fulfillment or help other people and whatnot, was there anything in the reading that mentioned the work we do in this current life either brings you somewhere different later because of the work we do now?
Absolutely.
So is that what drove you?
Yeah. So it's a lot of the problems that we currently have in this life are derived from lessons that we never fulfilled or lessons that we never fully learned in our past lives.
Got it. Okay.
Right. Or things that we were too stubborn to work on and do or whatever, you know? And so whether it's love or whether it's trust or whether it's whatever it is that you had an issue with it fully fulfilling in a past life, it comes back in this life. And so there's a lot of different issues that are built up in all of these other lives that you've lived, whether you were a man, whether you were a woman, whatever it was, and whatever your spirit was embodied in, they kind of compile in the new lives that you live in. It's up to you to find these things and work on them. You know, so whether it is like a love thing, right? A lot of people are closed off to it. A lot of people are not necessarily open to it. Maybe that was something that had happened before or in a past life or something that, well, it could be environmental. It could be something that you saw when you were younger. But a lot of them are character traits that had happened to you before in another life that are now here that you have troubles dealing with.
Interesting.
That you have to necessarily fulfill and overcome.
That freaks me out a little bit just because I'm trying to think my problems. Like maybe I'm gonna blame it on a past life. I'm thinking a whole train of problems went through my head right there. I was like, God damn, what happened a few decades ago?
What happened to me? Yeah.